welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, then welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're not stopping by for the first time, then thank you very much for your support. In one of the last videos that I shared with you, I showed you this gorgeous bag that I purchased from Oroton a few months ago. So what I thought I'd do is share with you what my thoughts are about this bag, how it's been wearing. I have been using this bag for the last 2 months or so, I must admit, since I showed it to you, and something that I purchased to go with this particular bag. So if you're interested in hearing about that, you know what to do. Stick around. Okay, what I have here is from Oroton, and Oroton is an Australian leather company. They make bags predominantly. They have some clothing, they have accessories, they have sunglasses, they have, I think they do shoes. I can't remember, to be honest. But anyway, they're a company here in Australia, very similar to Coach. And they make lovely quality bags. So I bought this a little while ago, and I bought this because it reminded me very much of the Saint Laurent Tote in the small size, and this is the small. The name of this bag is the Duo Small Tote, and I bought it in this blush color. It's like it's not very pink, but it's sort of like a tanny pink, if you could say that, and it's gorgeous. It comes with this little clochette, but it's not a real clochette, to be honest. It's more just a decorative feature on the bag. It just has the clochette leather part that covers just a little stainless steel part, and then I actually bought a little Oroton keyring that goes with it. So the bag jingles a bit and jangles a bit, but that's okay. It's got the Oroton stamp there in silver, and it says Oroton since 1938. It has the 2 short handles. It has 1 long strap, as you can see. This also, you know, it really does need a keeper here to keep that down. This unfortunately is folding out a lot because of the fact that, you know, it just flaps around a lot, and I've got it on the shortest setting. Otherwise, if it were on the longest setting, that probably wouldn't be an issue. The hardware is a matte silver. It's not very shiny, and the strap is also removable, and it's got the 2 D-rings here with the reinforcement on the sides. The leather itself, the bag itself, is made up of 2 pieces of leather, and as you can see, they have been stitched and pieced together from the sides, and the bottoms have been turned up as a feature and stitched there to keep it in place. As a result of that, the corners are showing some color transfer and some wear. Given that this bag does not have feet, as you would expect, there's going to be some wear and tear. The top of the bag has a magnetic clasp here, and it's quite a strong clasp, and the inside of the bag is this dark, it's like a grey, just a charcoal grey. It's not a black, but it's a charcoal grey. And as you can see inside my bag, it is an absolute mess. That's the way it is, peeps. That's, you know, no sugarcoating. I have been using this bag predominantly. It's been my dumping ground for quite some time. I have a lot of stuff in here that I wouldn't ordinarily carry with me, but there's stuff here that I need to have with me that I don't want to have left lying around. So first thing I'll share with you in my bag, so good old what's in my bag and review: mask. Then I've got my son's glasses because, yeah, just because. Then I have my Oroton zippered card wallet that you've seen before. Then I have my little earbuds. These are the JBL brand, and they look like that. They're very nice, they're good. Then I have numerous, and I mean numerous, receipts. Then I also have my Louis Vuitton Empreinte clay in the Marine Rouge with the beautiful red glazing. So far, it's holding up okay. Love this piece. Bought this for myself for my birthday last year. It's my birthday month, by the way. Anyway, also another newbie, and that is my also Oroton pouch. And what's this called? I've forgotten what this is called. I'll put the name here. But Kenny Fortaleza and Daniel in Melbourne, Daniel in the Antipodes, you need to go and follow him. He's very cute. He also purchased this. I think he bought 2. He bought the dark green and the cognac, and also Kenny bought a couple of these, and they very much convinced me, and it's a great pouch, I must admit. It's gorgeous. It's got gorgeous gold hardware. I've jam-packed it, of course, but I'm using this to give my little mini pochette a break. So I will be reviewing this very soon. Awesome value for money. I'm actually using a different key holder, and this is a non-luxury brand, but this is all leather and it has the two little gold corner, see that, protectors, and I've got my keys and my car fob in there. And this is a gorgeous little thing. It's got a zip, it's got a flap pocket, it's got the two press studs. I should review this. Let me know if you want me to review this. Mum gave this to me many years ago. It used to be hers, and what I love about it is it's got this tiny little T just there engraved in the corner. Anyway, then the rest of the stuff that I have in here is Louis Vuitton lip gloss and all these papers and receipts and cards, and they are all in here for a reason, but I will take these out. You don't need to see them because that's what it looks like. And yeah, and show you the rest of the bag. Here we have the bag empty. It's very soft, it's very floppy. As you can see, it's very squishy. The leather actually feels really nice. It's a gorgeous pebbled leather, as you can see. The inside, I don't know if it's leather, to be honest, but it also has that pebbled effect, and that's what it looks like. You can see where the pieces are sort of stitched and put together there at the bottom. As you can see, me having this type of bag means it becomes a mess. I know that totes are not my favorite type of bag, and I know that I will tend to use them quite literally as a dumping ground, as I have recently. So what I did was I looked into purchasing a bag organizer for this bag in the hope that it would help me keep it structured. Naturally, I wouldn't carry as much as I have been, but I have been carrying a lot for, you know, necessities purposes recently. But I'm going to share with you the bag organizer that I've purchased. Now, what we have here is a bag organizer. It's not an unboxing, it's a reveal. And this is from a company called Kdaustralia. Very similar to Samorga. The difference is that I imagine, I think I don't have any Samorga organizers, so it could be that these feel different. I've never felt a Samorga one, but I understand that they're quite soft. This one here is different. So this is a cream color. I chose a light color on purpose so I could see my things against it. These are the details of the seller. So she's called Kdaustralia.com, and she does handbag organizers, small leather goods organizers, backpack organizers, base shapers, handbag raincoats, agenda notebook organizer and notebook refills, handbag straps and accessories. That is the details. Now, I needed to send her the specific measurements for the bag for her to make this. This is what it looks like. So I chose the one with no drink holders because I rarely ever carry water with me. That's bad. But it's gorgeous. It's a cream color. There are two pockets on the inside here and one pen holder or lip gloss or something. Then we have another two here on the inside as well. It feels a bit rough on the edges, I have to admit. It doesn't feel soft, but it's probably been finished off so it doesn't fray. The stitching looks very good and very intense, you know, very well placed and strong. And the other side has one outer pocket, and I needed to give her this. Look, you can tell it's been well made. It's been stitched together really well. It's actually been stitched there along the bottom, the base. So let's see now if this fits inside the bag. I had to give her the measurements of the inside of the bag, so let's put this to the test. I purchased this. This was not given to me as a gift or anything. It was very much purchased, and it fits beautifully. So that's what it looks like. Of course, with time, those folds will smooth out, and it fits perfectly. Oh my gosh, gee, I take good measurements, don't I? So that's what the bag looks like. Now I'm going to put my main things back in. This one we'll put in here. Then the other one I will put in here. Key holder will go in there. This will just sit in the middle, and I will put my earbuds in here. And let's take the lip gloss and I'll pop it. Will this fit? Will this fit? Oh, it's a bit tight, but it might fit. That's what that looks like there. Okay, a little bit wonky, but doesn't matter. So I'll take this out and I'll just pop it down there in the corner and leave it at that. You could put a pen, I suppose. These items are chunky by nature anyway, so they're going to look a little bit wonky inside. Taking this, popping it in. Oh my god, so nice. At least I can see my stuff now. Because before, when everything was just all messed up, I hated it. Because I'd look in and I'd have to, you know, rummage to find my things. So even when I wasn't carrying all the paperwork. So let me now show you this against me. Okay guys, so this is the bag against me. Now, as you can see, sitting on my shoulder, it has a tendency to gape and flare out like a bucket bag. I don't like that, but the only way to deal with that is, of course, to clasp it together. So the more you have in there, sometimes it can pull this in, but I just readjust it so it sits nice and flat. That's what the bag looks like against my shape, and I tend to wear it crossbody like that. Because I've got it on the shortest, these will flip up against, you know, my side, but that works okay. That looks all right. And then if I need to grab something while it's crossbody, I just do that, put my hand in and grab it. I have to admit, I don't like that it's so tall. So I'm glad that I didn't buy the the Saint Laurent one, which is $1,000. $130 for this is pretty good. Even doing it this way, sometimes it's hard to rummage and find things. But for a tote bag, and for me to sort of experiment and try out whether I like totes, this was good enough. I think I could say with some clarity that I'm not a tote person for sure. This has confirmed it for me, but it's good to have a tote bag because they are quite handy. In terms of wear and tear, I have to admit that it hasn't worn all that well. There are some glazing issues already on the bag. You will see here on the handle, if you could see just underneath there, it's starting to come away. It actually had like a little flap hanging, and I just cut that. Just under there, you could see where the glazing's come away, whereas on the other side, it's complete. It's not coming away. The glazing on the rest of the bag is actually in good shape. The stitching is nice and strong. I imagine that the glazing will eventually come away. So I'm going to contact Oroton and let them know about that. Given also that this is a thin leather, as you know, I've got the organizer in here now. When I didn't have the organizer in, anything pointy would poke out against the leather. So you'd see indentations of the items pushing out or moving, or, you know, whatever against the leather itself. So it's a beautiful pliable leather. It feels lovely. It actually feels quite velvety. All in all, it's a great bag. It's holding up quite well. I have to wipe it down every so often because of the nature of the color, and I wear jeans a lot, or I wear dark colors, but really it's a great little bag. That is my what's in my bag, my little review, and my reveal of the handbag organizer for the Oroton Small Duo Tote. So take care everybody, God bless. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.